Are you a crazy pumpkin lady who also is obsessed with yarn? If so, this video might be for you. Hi guys, I'm excited to talk some yarn with you today. I wanted to talk a little bit about crochet pumpkins and scrap yarn pumpkins, and then a couple other crochet pumpkin related items I've got. So if that's your thing, please stick around. I have a video I recently posted, and I will link it up here, on crochet pumpkins, and in the video I give us a tutorial and talk about kind of where I learned to make them, which was a Melanie Ham video, and I just wanted to grab just a couple other ones that I haven't shown before. So I have this giant mustard colored one, and this one worked great because it's like vintage scratchy yarn that I didn't really want to make a wearable out of. And then I did just like a brown stem up there, and I really like mustard as a fall color. I know it is not a conventional pumpkin color, but it is still kind of fun. And a lot of my stuff that I have, I guess it's kind of fall colors, even though it's just like my regular stuff. It's just the colors I like and gravitate to. So I do have this mustard, and then I have this cute little pink one where I did a very light tan stem on that one. And I put this up in that bedroom that I sometimes film in, where everything's kind of like light and pink and everything like that. So these are great. They are great if you have toddlers or anything like that, where you don't have to worry about them getting wrecked. No, like cute ceramic ones, you don't have to worry about that at all. So the next type of pumpkin I made, I actually have 3 different ones, and 2 of them are the same yarn but a different color, and then one is a separate color. So I'll show you these velvet ones I made first. And what you need to do for these, it is a Dollar Tree DIY. You go to the Dollar Tree and get one of their little styrofoam orange pumpkins. They're this size, and they, I think they call them carvable pumpkins. They're bright orange, and they have a green stem, and they don't look remotely natural at all. So what you can do at this point is you can paint your pumpkin if you're worried about it showing through and you don't want to have to be as careful with the yarn, or you don't have to. As you can see at the bottom of this one, I was not as careful. You can see a little bit of that orange, and I did learn some lessons about where to put my hot glue, and this one worked much better. It looks much neater because I spiraled out the bottom before I started bringing the yarn, vertically through there. So I would encourage you, if you're at Dollar Tree picking up your pumpkins, in their crafting area, they have some little, I think they're called like finger protectors, but they are basically silicone thimbles. And with those, you can like touch your hot glue and push the yarn into the hot glue, and not burn yourself. So you can like really push it down in there, because you'll want to get a good grip on it, but you don't want to burn yourself. So that is all I did with this. I had actually made these a couple years back, and I had gotten the idea from a video from the Latina next door. And I cannot remember at this point what she did her pumpkins with, like if it was lace or rope. I can't remember, but she did inspire me to make these yarn ones. So if I can find that video, I don't know if I can, I will try to link it below so she'll walk you through kind of step by step. But I thought this was a great way, like if you have scrap yarn and not a ton of it, or you really like the color or the texture, this is a great way to use it up. I have struggled to make a good crochet pumpkin out of velvet yarn. So this was a great solution for me. For the stems, they were bright green, so I painted mine brown. And then I had used just some ribbon on top. I made kind of a bow. No, it does not look natural, but I'm pretty sure a teal velvet pumpkin isn't going to be mistaken for a garden one anyway. But I just used some ribbon I had gotten on clearance at Hobby Lobby for this one. And then this one, I actually just used a couple of the fake leaves from not from Hobby Lobby, from Dollar Tree. a couple of those and just put on top. So again, you know, like a maple leaf wouldn't be natural, but that's okay. Not everything has to be. And then the third one I did with that same pumpkin. This is actually, I got this yarn at Dollar Tree and I had no idea what it was. So it is that, is it Red Heart? I can't remember, but it was the sachet yarn. I had used it on my pumpkin a couple years back, never thought anything of it. I just thought it was weird that there was only like there was like under 30 yards in the little skein. But I really liked the sparkles and I liked how it kind of like the different shades of like plum and burgundy together. And my bedroom has a lot of those like burgundy colors, so I thought it would be good to set up there. So I bought the yarn, never gave it another thought, and then I was watching Kristen from Kristen Crochets, and she had shown her sachet yarn, and I had to message her. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I have it in my stash. I thought it was like a tape yarn. I had no idea that it actually like unfolded into netting. So who knew? But I did really like how this pumpkin turned out as well. And I just used some Dollar Tree ribbon at top there for my stem again. But yeah, super cheap project, especially if you have scrap yarn you're wanting to use up. My next pumpkin project doesn't really contain a pumpkin, but I am a pumpkin spice latte type of person. Like, I'm that annoying person that it's still warm out and I think it's fall and yeah, I'm like going to get a latte. But I made this banner right here, or pennant, whatever you want to call it. And the yarn is I Love This Yarn, and I believe the color was called Pumpkin Pie or just Pumpkin. I had the beads from a thrift haul, but I mean, you can find those at Dollar Tree or whatever. And then these little latte mugs, those came in a package of, I believe, 5 or 6 from Dollar Tree. So I put this up on my coffee bar and put like a few pumpkin spice latte little signs up on my coffee bar just to be festive and in the season. So this is actually one of my favorite pumpkin projects, even though, like I said, there isn't technically a pumpkin in it. I still love it. And then the last one I have here, after I took the pumpkin spice down, I did, for Thanksgiving, make this pumpkin pie, and it is a little worse for wear right now. I think I need to like flatten it out, maybe add a book or something on top, but it's these pumpkin pie slices. And I did make this a few years back, and I did not really know what I was doing. So basically, though, all you need to do is make a triangle. Like, you just need to increase it as you go up. And then I just did scallops at the top here. And then my whipped cream was just like a little strand of like double crochets that I just kind of wound in a circle and then just attached on the back. So I have these, and then I also attached, because like I said, I had this on my coffee bar, this pom-pom garland to this. And I think that I got the pom-pom garland idea from Sara Sach. But I can't quite remember if that's where it came from. So if you watch her videos and you know that it was her, would you write that down in the comments so that I know, and that I can maybe link to that and add to that? But yeah, I just have this kind of hanging on my coffee bar in my kitchen, just for fun. And aside from a turkey, I feel like pumpkin pie is like the national symbol for Thanksgiving anyway. I want to thank you for sitting with me and talking about yarn today. I just love the fall, and I just think it's such a neat season. I love colors changing, and I love pumpkins, and I love like crisp air and hot coffee. And so it's just all the things I love, and it's kind of a great time for things I love to coexist and combine there. So if you are one of those people as well, I would love it if you would subscribe and we can talk more yarn and enjoy this fall season together. Thanks, guys.